Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. A big development here, and that is Iran warns Israel again, but this time it warns Israel, or she or he, what pronoun you want to use, that we know where your nukes are. So Iran tells Israel, be careful, we know where your nuclear weapons are. Now, we don't know if Israel has nuclear weapons because Israel did not confirm or deny if they have it or they don't. But anyway, they have a nuclear program over there. We know that one, but we don't know if they have. Some people say they do, some people say they don't. Nevertheless, Iran warns Israel it knows where its nukes are hidden. So let's see this article from Russia Today. Russia Today, 18th of April 2024. Iran warns Israel it knows where its nukes are hidden. An attack on Tehran's facilities will trigger tit for tat retaliation. The IRGC officer in charge of the safety has said. I made a video earlier today claiming that Iran and Saudi Arabia might look for a nuclear weapon, and maybe Pakistan could be one of the providers. Also, in that video, I featured an article. I used an article where the Iranians said that if we are attacked, or if our nuclear facilities are peaceful nuclear facilities, for peaceful means, are attacked, we could change our nuclear policy, or we can look for something. And that's now everybody's like, oh my God, really, they're gonna want to acquire a nuclear weapon? Well, if that's the only thing that could keep you, stay afloat, like North Korea, without being taken by the big wave of Al Capone, and yes, so their nuclear doctrine could be changed. They're gonna reconsider it. So let's see what this senior officer has to say. A senior officer of the Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps has warned that Tehran is capable of striking Israeli nuclear facilities if its own are hit, according to local media. Tensions have escalated in the Middle East this month following the Israeli nuclear compounds, I'm quoting, are identified and the necessary information about all the targets is at our disposal to respond. IRGC Brigadier General Ahmad Nakhtalab claimed, escorted by Tasnim, a semi-official news agency associated with the regiment. And I'm quoting, we have a hand on the trigger to launch powerful missiles and destroy those targets. Oy vey. So Tehran said that it considers the incident resolved, but Israel has vowed to strike back without revealing how and when they will strike back. They will strike back. Not directly, but they will strike back. Now it says here that Brigadier Hatgatlabu, the officer responsible for safeguarding the Iranian side, said the Israeli nuclear industry could be hit in retaliation. The Israeli nuclear industry has a public civilian component as well as a purported military component, the existence of which is neither confirms nor denies. West Jerusalem has an estimated 80 nuclear weapons at its disposal, including 30 gravity bombs and 50 warheads for medium-range ballistic missiles, according to the Stockholm International Peace Research Institute, SIP, a leading international security watchdog. Hagtalab didn't specify which sites Iran has considered for its hypothetical operation. Israel has been accusing Iran of secretly developed nuclear capabilities. That mirror thing, projection, of its own for decades. Gilad Erdan, its representative at the United Nations claimed last Sunday, that Tehran was mere weeks away from building a nuclear weapons. Yeah, they've been at it for some years, and it was all lie, la lie, la lie, la lie, la 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 lie, la lie, lie, lie. As he urged members of the United Security Council to consider what would have happened if Iran could have launched a nuclear bomb. No, it didn't happen, so shut the fuck up. Oh, prevention? Oh, with prevention, I keep you in the basement and I'm never gonna let you out. So nobody can harm you. So don't give me that garbage. This thing with the, can you imagine what could have happened? Well, it didn't happen. It didn't happen. Well, it's gonna be too late then. Well, what do you want me to do? I tell you, because I know better what you need to do. How about we switch the roles for a little while and I tell you what to do? No? That's why, unfortunately, some country, not unfortunately, I can speak for themselves, but if I were, let's say, any country on this planet, I'm talking about not the countries that already have nuclear weapons, as a country, I would try to make sure that I am able to defend myself if one of the big dogs or Al Capone comes over and wants something, and I can deter them easily with the same weapons they possess. I mean, if you have an ice cream, why shouldn't I have one ice cream? Why, you're better than me? Yep. So I think it's only fair, and I think it's equitable and inclusive to have the same weapons. No? Why this exclusivist view? I have better weapons than you. Why not all of us have the same amount? You know, like sharing, a redistribution of weapons, since they were distributed when we started. When you hear these imbeciles, redistribution of wealth, I don't remember it was distributed by anybody, was it? Where was I? I didn't hear about that. I wasn't at the meeting to be distributed, so now we redistribute it. So, off. The same here. Let's distribute the weapons. My God, such idiotic things. Let's move on. Now, these claims were later dismissed by the International Atomic Energy, so IAEA. No wonder. The Iranian leadership has stated that it considers all weapons of mass destruction incompatible with Islam. And the same Brigadier General, however, assessed that it would be conceivable for Tehran to consider its nuclear doctrine and policies if Israel keeps threatening its nuclear facilities. Nuclear sites are normally considered off limits for military action. Blah, 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 blah. Look what these guys are doing in Zaporozhye nuclear power plant. Then the general said, but Israel's attack on the consulate and international protected diplomatic mission was proof that it does not care about playing by the rules. End quote. Now, let's see. Let's say we are in a neighborhood and we decide that we don't use firearms. If we start fighting, we're going to use only fist fighting and maybe baseball bats. But you know, I have a firearm, let's say, but the neighbor doesn't have a firearm. And we have like 5 neighbors come to fight me, to beat me up. And they all have baseball bats. And I try to use my baseball bat, and I realize I'm losing. And they start smashing the skulls of my family members. And they come towards me to kill me. And they, take my wife's pants down and all that. Do you think I'm not going to go to get my to defend everything I said? You don't do it if you want, but I will do it 100%. It's only, we decided, Emil, in the neighborhood, remember the committee? Okay, the association, remember? We decided that if we fight, we never use the firearms that you have, but we are about to destroy everything you got. Hey, remember that rule? Okay, smash my skull right now. I'm not gonna use my... Next. Don't you think? If you don't want to do that, don't do it. I hope it doesn't happen to you. Thank you very much for being with me again today. What if Israel hits that and these guys hit those sides. I'm telling you, I told you about the zealots. And some of you did not believe me. You had some harsh words. Hurt my balls. At all. But nevertheless, pay attention. We have some zealots who want prophecies fulfilled. You don't believe me? Wait, I hope we don't get over there. And I hope that wisdom and the ancient Greek virtues of moderation will become victorious through courage and wisdom and, all that. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.